Let's go to the lines. Who should we go and speak to? We're going to speak to Ryan. Ryan, good evening. Welcome to the show.
All right, boys. How you doing?
Yeah,
Good,
I'm all right,
thanks.
Ryan. You driving home from the game?
Oh, mate, yeah. That referee, mate, what is he doing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But that's the same referee that Jude Bellingham got cited for $40,000 for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't.
He had a shocker, right? He had a shocker. Of course, you don't like to always blame the refs when you don't get the right result, but on this occasion, I mean, we had a caller earlier say about, Cresswell shouldn't have given the ref the decision to make. Well, rubbish. He made the wrong decision.
Why is VAR? Did VAR even look at that? I was at the game. They're not once in the Premier League when they're doing the VAR. It comes up on the screen. VAR checking regularly.
I don't think they did, Ryan. It didn't say on the screens we were watching it, and I agree with you.
Do you know what, though? In Europe, Ryan, they do it very differently to what we have in the Premier League. They do not show you VARs in Europe. They don't show like we do over here. And we get to see what the referees see, and we get to see the angle. They don't do that in Europe. So my guess is they would have done. And they felt they couldn't get involved. Personally, I felt that was the perfect time to get involved.
Honestly, he was buying everything that Lyon was selling tonight. He was buying literally everything.
I know.
Like, don't get me wrong. I thought we played brilliant after the red card. I thought we dug deep. I think for the squad depth that we've got, you can't credit the players enough for the way that they played tonight. I think I agree with you, Darren. Earlier, you said that 11 men on the pitch. I think we win that game, and I think we go over to Lyon winning.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that the referees overburdened it, and it's just. I think Lyon were disgusting as well. I thought their simulation was absolutely ridiculous.
Right. What are you doing now then? If you're West Ham, obviously you've taken 1-1. You're going to Lyon at 1-1. You got Brentford coming up before there. Do you rest a few players? Hold on, as your plane just took off.
What's happened? What are you doing?
Yeah,
You're driving a convertible?
No, it's one of them catch-22s. I think a lot of West Ham fans will say, you need to rest a player. But then we go and lose to Brentford, and the West Ham fans get back on David Moyes and say, what the hell are you doing? That's a hard answer to give.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll drop anyone, because I don't think we're going to get anywhere near top 4. I think I'd be happy with the Europa League again next year. I think we've given it a go this year. Imagine what we can do next year if we get some more players in, get the squad depth better. What we're doing at the minute is such a thin squad. I think we can go for it next year.
Right, listen, Ryan, brilliant, mate. It's not the greatest line in the world.
Safe flight, mate.
It does sound like you're in a wind tunnel. 03717223344. Let's go and speak to Ian, who's a West Ham fan. He was at the game. Ian, good evening.
Hello, boys. How you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Disgusted with the refereeing tonight.
Yeah,
Shambles.
we've spoken about it. He was appalling, and Ryan made the point. Buying everything that they were prepared to sell, and he was making decisions when players were going down, holding their ankles, stopping play.
Yeah, Villa done it the other week to us as well.
But it's up to the referee, Ian. The referee's got. I saw it. The same thing happened to Chelsea last night when a player's gone down, not a head injury. The referee stopped. It's not good. The referee has got to be stronger. Don't blame the opposition. Don't blame the team. The referee has got to be stronger.
Yeah, definitely. I've got to say as well, I thought that I don't think Cresswell fouled him, but if it was a foul, I thought that the red card was for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. I thought that's what the rule said.
Right, I mean, it does. I mean, you've obviously seen it. You've seen the replays. He's not even going towards the goal.
Yeah, he's running away from goal. Yeah, definitely.
If you touch your mate outside, you're outside and you touch your mate like Cresswell touched Dembele and he falls over like that. We ain't your mate anymore.
He's not.
He's trying to buy a red card off you.
His mate in the first place.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. As regards, you asked a question to the previous caller. I think we go again at the weekend against Brentford, same team, and we play the same team against Lyon away, and we'll smash them.
You just keep a consistent team, keep everyone confident, whoever's fit is playing. Do you think you still got a chance for top 4?
Look, we ain't going to give up on top 4. We're West Ham, right? But we're going to Europe. Whatever way we get in Europe, we deserve it. We've got a small squad. I think we've had a go. 10 men tonight. We was superb. I think we ended up playing about 60 minutes. with 10 men,
Yeah.
I don't think they threatened our goal.
No.
You know, they was. I thought it could have been a goalkeeper mistake. I might be a bit harsh on the goalkeeping. I thought it was a bit of an error for their goal, but look, I'm being harsh. But look, it was a great performance, and Big Dawes was good again tonight.
Mm. Yeah, I look, all over the pitch. I thought you boys were brilliant, and to go. You know, when you go a man down, especially against teams that know how to keep the ball, and they're a good footballing side, Lyon, but. I have to say, to get yourself in, your noses in front, and then I thought to be honest with you, over the 90 minutes, I felt a draw was probably a fair result. I thought that was probably
12, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for the call, Ian. Top man. Let's go and speak to Declan, who's a West Ham fan. Dec, were you at the game tonight?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, you in midfield.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we got you.
Go on, Dec.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. So you didn't ask my name, so I don't know how you knew it was Declan. But,
well, we got your name's on the screen here, and it says Declan. Yeah, is a West...
Yeah, it is. And actually, we were talking about Declan earlier, and I thought he had a reasonably poor game.
Right.
He gave the ball away for the incident that Creswell got ridiculously sent off for.
Yeah.
And I mean, what I want to say is, surely you cannot let a referee get away with this kind of performance without being sanctioned somehow.
Oh, he'll get away with it. He'll get away with it. As Jay said, VAR probably looked at it. I didn't know whether they did, but they probably looked at it. So they've felt there's not enough to overturn his decision. So he's clearly going to get away with it. I'm with you, though. Horrendous performance.
It wasn't just him either. It was the linesman. I mean, there were a couple of blatant offsides. There was one that ended up with a throw on to them. I mean, I don't understand the offside rule now. And if it's my dad.
Who's that talking in the background?
That's my dad in the background.
Does that? What are you driving, a minibus? How many's in there?
Four of us.
Give us the names. Give us the names.
Michelle, my wife, Patrick, my son, and
right.
Dennis, my dad.
Right, yeah. So it's a big old family day out to go and watch the Hammers.
I'm the only one going to Lyon next week. So.
Oh right, okay. You got your priorities sorted out then, yeah?
Do they know that? Do they know they're not going?
Dec, can we get a big old "Come on, you irons" with the whole car? I want all the generations giving it a big "Come on, you irons."
Come on, you irons!
Oh, I love it.
Excellent. Drive carefully, guys. Keep the calls coming. 03717223324. Now there were a couple of pitch invaders. I don't know whether you saw this on the telly, but there were a couple of pitch invaders, and one of them actually invaded the pitch. I believe a West Ham fan when West Ham were on the attack, and I have to say Antonio and David Moyes looked like they were fuming. Daniel wants to say something on that. Daniel, good evening.
Hello, boys. How are we doing?
All right, Dan.
Good, thanks.
All good. Firstly, love the show. Always listen to it, and it's always an enjoyable drive home.
Cheers,
always
Dan.
enjoyable drive home. Sometimes even when the results don't go our way.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Nice also to hear you banging the drum for us West Ham boys for a change, Jason.
Just call it as I see it, Dan. Just call it as I see it.
Love it. I mean, I'll come on to my other point in just afterwards if I can. But I'm just infuriated. We're talking about the ref. We're talking about Creswell, and I do agree as well that I think Dec and Souček didn't have the best game tonight. But we're on the attack. Like, we're 3-on-3, and we've got a massive opportunity to get in the box and get a goal potentially, and got some idiot running on the pitch. And I just think, what on earth's going on? Like, you cannot have been a proper West Ham fan if you're running on a pitch right when we're attacking. Like, who do you think you are?
How many stewards? You're obviously there. How many stewards are around the edge of the pitch?
Well, after that, I was looking about and I thought there's nowhere near enough at all. You know, you've probably got, I mean, the average age might have been like 16, 17-year-olds, and you can see them when they're running on the pitch. They've got their lovely little walking boots on, trying to run on the pitch, and they're sort of a bit slippery, and they're slipping over, and everyone's having a bit of a laugh.
Refs send them off.
So I'm thinking, you've got a massive opportunity. You're on the attack for probably only the second time in the second half, and you've got these idiots running on the pitch. Like, proper West Ham fans ain't going to do it.
No.
But I just think that infuriates me even more than probably a bit more than the ref, if I'm honest. I'm furious with him.
Daniel, I'm at a loss to know what to say here, mate, because you know, if you're going to support your team and you're in a huge game and you're on the attack, you're down to 10 men and you've got idiots running on the pitch trying to stop and disrupt play. I don't know what to say to you. There's not a football fan out there listening to this that can explain.
It's not funny. I'm with you. I don't understand. It's not a funny situation.
No.
Even if they're not on the attack.
No.
Why
No,
go
I
on the
agree.
pitch?
I know, I agree.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there that will run on the pitch, when we score and stuff. And I remember years ago back up to Park when we played Millwall in the Cup, and obviously there was like 3 pitch invasions. Don't get me wrong, that's different gravy, and that was a little bit funny. But when you're actually midway through the game, you're on the attack, it's stupid. But
Well,
just one other thing. Just one other thing before I go on, mate.
Go on, matey.
We've got to look at ourselves. We've got to look at ourselves at West Ham. We're doing really well in the league. We've got solid team right the way through from front to back. Moyes is doing a great job. He's absolutely outstanding, and it's just a great place to be. Look at us. We're punching with the big boys in Europe, we're moaning about decisions and stuff. And it's just credit to the boys, credit to the fans that ain't running on the pitch. And I think David Moyes is top bloke, absolute top bloke.
Well, listen, you summed it up very well, Dan. Thank you very much for the call. Drive carefully. Just to let you West Ham fans know, David Moyes will be hearing for him in around about 5 or 6 minutes' time. Do not go anywhere, and you'll get a reaction from him. I'm sure he's got plenty to say on both the referee and those pitch invaders as well. Keep the calls coming. 03717 2233 44.